Okay guys, for any of you who have a 2.7 Dodge Charger or Chrysler and you guys are thinking about doing the spark plugs on them, in order to get some on at least one side, for instance cylinder 1, 3, and 5, you're going to need to take off the intake manifold. In order to do that, you're going to need to remove this harness. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 10mm bolts at the top, and if you look to the side, you also got these other bolts. They actually had nuts at the tip of them. What you do is you could just pry this away, once you remove the bolt, because this is going to pretty much slide in through this bracket. It's kind of hard to see, but maybe you guys could get a better look at that one. Kind of just push this piece away from here. That way you can slide this up. Right where your transmission dipstick tube is, you're gonna see another little bracket. All this does is kind of just, clamps onto it. You can just move the clamps and slide it away from the dipstick tube. Once you remove all your 10mm bolts, you're gonna remove your air intake. Some good chance if you guys want to clean it, kind of spray it. But I recommend on these types of vehicles that don't have throttle cables anymore, once everything's connected, you're gonna want to have somebody turn the key on, engine off, and apply the brake, or I should say gas pedal, hold it down, and then spray your throttle body cleaner in there, because that's the only way you're gonna get that throttle plate to open up. You're gonna, once you remove those bolts at the top and you get all the side ones and harnesses removed, you're gonna see some vacuum lines in the back. This one goes to your vacuum booster. And you got some other vacuum lines. Then you got your EGR back there, and then you gotta just make sure everything's out the way, popped out from the manifold, so that way when you're removing it, you don't have to worry about damaging anything, and it just makes it a lot easier. So once you get all that in, you take manifold, just goes right out. I'm not gonna take it all the way off because I'm just trying to get to the plugs and kind of just check it. Just get a quick little visual in here. But this is cylinder 1 right here, 3, and that's 5 back there. And you got 2, 4, 6. All the evens on the driver's side and the odds on the passenger side. You could either use a 5/8 socket to remove spark plugs, or for these chargers, I'm using a 16mm. I'm a metric guy. So what I do is obviously get a long extension, break the bolt, then you break the spark plug loose. You have one of these little electric ratchets right here. It's gonna save you a lot of time. I already removed it. Go counterclockwise. Once it's removed, sometimes I like to get the spark plug on the coil boot and just kind of pop it over the plug, just so you can pull it out, which it already is. It's a good time to inspect everything since you're down there. Check your seals. Make sure they're not cracking. In this case, these are still pretty soft and lubricated. You can see all the sludge already on the inside. If I was to take my flashlight, you would actually look in there. You could actually see all the carbon buildup and just sludge in there from these 2.7s. Got a little bit of carbon buildup even in the throttle body. If you guys want to, since you're down here, it'd be a good time to, just kind of, if you're leaking from the valve covers, since everything's off, perfect time to just, take care of all that. So yeah, I pulled out the spark plug. I had a cylinder 1 misfire. This is the cylinder that was misfiring. I looked at the plug. Usually, the coils do go bad, but I would start with the plug if you're not trying to spend much. I'm gonna sell this car and give me a truck, so I'm not really trying to fix it. I just want to get that engine light off so I can smog it. And I didn't even disconnect the battery. It's always good to do that, but I know what I'm doing, and I don't want to have to redrive this thing just to reset all the monitors again. So you can kind of see where it's weared out. It's all corroded up, This is the other one. This one wasn't misfiring. I was thinking about swapping them just to get rid of that light, but you know, since I'm down there, I'm just gonna replace all of them. You know, swap that coil too, because I just want to double check, make sure it's the coil. You know, make sure it's the plug and not the coil. Because if it was the coil, then you know that's a little bit more money, I should say. So yeah, this is pretty much. You know, if you're real good mechanically inclined, you should be able to knock this out. I'll be getting back with you guys later on the installment of this vehicle.